All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a red alert. We have a red alert. We have AI maids on the global labs. I repeat, AI maids are on the global labs. Ladies and gentlemen, your future wife awaits. I predicted that this is going to be the greatest disappointment for content the entire year. The entire year. But I hope that I am wrong and that we can make our maids as racist as we want. And we can make them love us like the anime waifus in those gacha games everyone spends so much money on. All right. Let's check it. My attendant. New maid update. Furious star changes, item changes, monster changes, pit of undying, whatever. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Lock in. Lock in. Here we go. We've added the My Attendant. A new companion. Hold on, let me get out my pen real quick. A new companion who will join adventurers on their journey. Oh, God, our journey into our residence. With My Attendant, you'll be able to fully customize their appearance and outfits. Good start. Including both wearing and, oh, I thought unwearing them. And dyeing them to showcase your own unique style. Beyond just looks, My Attendant offers a variety of new features. They'll follow you around town and can even participate in social actions with you. Oh, baby. Adding more ways to interact and enjoy the game. That way you can interact with yourself and still not interact with others. That is what the devs think that you want. This is group content, guys. This is the group content that we've been waiting for. We hope you look forward to creating unforgettable memories with My Attendant as you embark on your adventures. Wait. Oh no, is it a man? It's not a man, is it? No. My Attendant tab has been added to the maid butler list. You can create and manage your attendant through this menu. To register your attendant, you must have at least one maid. The first registered maid will be set as the representative attendant. Oh no. Why are we showcasing the ugliest character in the entire game? When you set apply My Attendant, all maids will appear as your attendant. You can summon your attendant by right-clicking on the maid butler list menu icon within the game screen. You can use oh, thank God you can make it a woman. We're fine. Saved. You can use various functions related to your attendant in the maid butler list in the My Attendant tab. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is important. All right. Functions. Explanation. Number 1. You can change the customization of your attendant. Okay, all right. This is only possible when your attendant is summoned. The effect of the appearance change ticket, such as the value pack, must be in effect. Sure. And the summon, if the summon is canceled while changing the appearance, the changed information will not be applied. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, number 2. You can dye your attendant's costume. Okay, but we already covered that. The customization. Okay, all right, we get it. All right, you can dye your attendant's costume, whatever. Okay, you can specify social actions for your attendant. A maid tab has been added to the social actions UI to allow you to specify social actions for your maids. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. Yep, this is, I mean, sure. Yep. Excellent. Yeah, she can kneel down and suck your dick. That's good. Social actions selected from the Together tab will be performed. All right, yeah. So we're all doing the kneel. Yeah. So we're all doing either the bowing or the kneeling so that she can suck our dick. And by dick, I mean your character's female too, so. You can set your attendant to follow your adventure around town. If it comes too far, the maid will teleport to your vicinity. It will automatically be desummoned when you leave town. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay, last feature. Here we go, baby. Is that when you activate this feature, all maids will be summoned as your attendant. Set as your representative. However, even if you summon a warehouse or exchange maids after applying your attendant, the summoning will can't be canceled after a while. Is that it? There's no way that that's all it is. What? There is no way. I was expecting even more than this. I said that this was going to be the largest disappointment of the entire year, right? Like, what we expected was some AI honey to treat us like the anime waifu gacha game, like waifus that people spend so much money on. And what I figured we were going to get is a maid that, like, talked to us and told us, like gave us, like, basic guides on, like, systems in the game, like gathering or cooking or how to approach a quest or whatever. And what we got was a fashion menu for our already existing maids. And that is it. You have got to be joking. Dude, I feel like I expected, like, the bare minimum of effort. And I was still disappointed on this. This is crazy. I expected literally bottom of the barrel. I went in with the lowest possible expectations and was somehow overwhelmingly disappointed. Actually unreal, bro. The My Attendant conversion ticket is a costume on your attendant, has been added. You can purchase it for 1 million silver from the old moon manager. Convert the costume into your attendant by right-clicking the My Attendant conversion ticket. Costumes have been changed into your attendant costume by using the My Attendant costume.
Easy on them, the intern doing his best there with free Chat GPT account.
Dude, he sucks. This isn't even Chat GPT. I could have done more than this. This is literally, like, they told us AI was being used to develop this feature. Where is the AI? This is quite literally just... This is literally just fashion for your maid. That's it. This is just like a... If they had just told us, yeah, so you're going to be able to customize the way your maid looks. Oh, okay. We would have known what to expect. That's it. That's all we got. Instead, they were like, yeah, we're looking at AI features for your maid so that it can, you know, you can interact with it in custom ways. We're immediately like, I'm going to have sex with my maid. You know what I mean? And I knew that we weren't, like, low-key, knew we weren't going to be able to do that. But, like, also, I can't even make her racist. Like, what is this even for? Why even bother? I can already customize my character. What a joke, dude. There's no AI in this. This is literally like you can program it with a social action and you can customize its appearance. That is literally it. Oh my God. What a disaster of an update. It's the most underwhelming. I'm surprised they don't sell us, like, appearance change coupons for the maid. Straight up. I'll be stunned if they're not trying to monetize it with pearls on top of, like, under delivering on the content.
Well-spent development time.
Dogs. Yeah, like, why even bother? I'm gonna be honest with you. Why even bother with this when you can already customize your character out of this world, right? Like, the character creator for BDO is already so good that people will just spend forever customizing their character in game. And if we want to stare at and goon to a custom character, we will just do it for our main character. Literally just that simple. Okay? I don't even understand why the maid is even a thing. Except if this is some crazy ploy by the devs to be like, hear me out. They said that they wanted group content. So let's give them group content. This, like, you are technically interacting with something that's not yourself. This is group content. This is what group content looks like. This is it. This is what a group, your group grind zone, where you're all trying to wave at I say each other, but the maid. It's not even an AI. It's just your maid.
It's a new outfit sync, since once you give an outfit to a maid, you can't take it back.
Bullshit. No way. Costumes have been changed into your attendant costume using the My Attendant Costume conversion ticket. Cannot be equipped by the character and cannot be reverted back to a costume that can be equipped by the character. Under-deliver out of your mind on the content. Overly monetize the penis shit out of it. Bro, this is, I feel like they hired the Bungie developers. Like, Destiny was like going off a cliff, and the BDO, like J.E. Kim was like, throw him a line! Pull him in, we can use those devs! What the f? This is some shit I expect out of Bungie, on God. On God, for real, for real. No cap. Trying to appeal to a younger audience. What the f? Dude. What a joke. So you have to buy outfits for your maid. You have to literally buy outfits for your maid. For your useless.
But it gets worse. The maid only appears in towns and disappears outside of towns, so it won't follow you grinding or doing anything outside of Velia, Calpheon, Heidel, etc.
Bro. They could have at least made it so that the maid like could talk to you. Like you could turn on like AI made voice lines while you're grinding, and like could talk to you while you were grinding. Right? And like comment on your grind. Like, ooh, we're cooking with gas now, or some crazy shit, right? They could have anything. They could have made it so that you could talk to your maid in your residence. They could have made it so that the maid hear me out. Automatically knows when you're getting full on trash loot, the maid picks up the trash loot in your inventory and moves it to the town of your choice. I already made the feature better for you. Like literally, we got nothing. Nada. Zilch. Zero. We got no extra features. We got, okay, let's just have them, what if we just had them buy maids for another character? That would be too convenient. That would make them a fortune. Do you know how convenient that would be for adventurers? People would go out and buy 20 maids. I guarantee you, if they added an AI maid feature that you could set up where, hear me out, you could even just add it to the all-in-one preset, where the maid automatically transfers your trash loot when you start getting above a certain percentage weight. Automatically transfers all of your trash loot to the town of your choice. As long as there are maids available, people would buy maids. They would make a fortune off of it. Straight up. This is just predatory. This is just flat out predatory. This is just ass. This is just total ass. This is garbage. This is just slop content. I would say AI slop, but it's not even AI slop. It's even worse than AI slop. It's our development slop. We legitimately wasted development time on trying to customize maids. By the way, and all they can do in town to interact with you is walk around with you. RP. RP walk. That's all they can do. You can do social actions with them too, but only in town. You can't do it out of town because God forbid you're able to interact with anything other than your own penis outside of town. God forbid. Holy shit. Bro, what trash, dude. What actual dog. What in the are we talking about? What a disappointment, bro. I cannot believe they actually under-delivered on... So, here's what they promised, right? They promised AI features on your maid, okay? AI feature maids, okay? What I thought we were going to get was like programmed AI tutorials, right? Where the maid like showed you how to do things in game, directed you to quests, and like kind of introduced you to the systems of the game, and then maybe like talked to you while you walked around town. You know, while you were in town or a safe zone, maybe while you were grinding. Maybe it moved trash loot for you, like I said, from city to like from your inventory to the city, if you wanted it to do that, right? Instead, what we got, and I can't emphasize this enough, is right down here. Honestly, if my monitor was bigger, I would place the bar even lower. We got overly monetized slop that you legitimately you can customize your maid, but it's going to cost you money to equip it with an outfit. So it's going to look homeless or basically be a mute feature unless you equip it with an outfit, for starters. Okay. And then for two, they literally said, unless you have a appearance change coupon or a value pack, you literally can't even change the appearance of the maid. So if you don't have a value pack running, you can't do anything at all. It's worthless, dude. This is like the worst possible. I thought that we were going to get more than this. Less than what they had promised, but more than this. And we got the worst.
Maid, you need a whole new set of outfits.
No, that can't be right. There's no way. Well, that's a good question, though. Is your maid assigned a class? Or can it wear any outfit in the game regardless, as long as it's a female outfit? Because, like, it kind of has to be assigned a class, because, like, what if you have Shy? You can't be equipping some weird, some pedo is going to try to equip some weird lewd outfit to their Shy and walk around town like a freak. Like he's on the Epstein list. You know what I mean? So it can't even work like that. You must have to assign a class to the maid, right? No, you missed it. You said overpromise. And then you said underdeliver. But you're missing the final step. Over-monetize is an extremely important part of the Pearl Abyss development team process. Okay? So, here's the Heidelball 2025 note. Okay, here we go. Here's what they promised. Here, I'll pause my music.
Let's talk about a new feature coming to Maids, who have been with us for the past 9 years.
Okay.
You'll soon be able to designate a main maid and fully customize their appearance. Previously, maids came...
If they had left it at that, we would have been like, okay, whatever. And we wouldn't even have given this a second thought, right? If they had just left it right there, we would have been like, yeah, whatever, okay.
With the preset looks, which may not have suited everyone's tastes. Now, you can create your own unique maid character. For example, you can set your maid as a Shy dressed in a Shy exclusive outfit.
Okay, so yeah, you do have to assign it as a character. You have to assign it as a class.
And create your own cutie pie maid. Or go with a giant and have a big sturdy butler by your side, using a conversion stone available at the Pearl shop. Outfits can be converted into maid exclusive outfits. These outfits can be extracted like regular outfits.
Yeah, and what they don't say is that you can convert it, but you can't convert it back. So if you want the outfit back on your character, you can't ever wear it again. You have to buy it specifically for your maid. And then if your maid changes classes in any way, it can't wear that outfit anymore, and you lose the $30 that you spent on that outfit. That's wild, dude.
Or reverted back using a conversion stone if needed.
Yeah, you have to cron it. Hold on, but wait, we're not done. Or reverted back. Here, hey! Wait! Or revert it back using a conversion stone if needed. Where is that feature? What? Caught. 4K. It's not over.
Once you set your main maid, they'll greet you every time.
Coming soon to the cash shop. Shut the f up. For $10, you can convert the outfit back to your character.
Use the maid function, replacing the default maid. We're also adding small interactive features. For example, when you board a wagon, your maid will take the driver's seat.
What? There's no wagon. What? It's not actually command finding, but there's no wagon feature. What? Yeah, so that was just a lie. All right, yeah, so that's just a flat out lie. Sweet, okay. All right, so that's lie number 2. Go ahead, YJ.
While your character rides alongside and rests, we plan to expand these interactions.
Which, by the way, the wagon feature, total dog. Nobody gives a shit.
Further, since this is your personal maid, you'll also be able to name them and even chat.
What the? You'll be able to name them. Where's the name? Where's the name feature? Where is the name feature? Where is that? There's no name feature. I don't see any name feature. There's an appearance, die, and social action. Maybe it's part of it, but they didn't put it in the patch notes. Maybe they didn't put it in the patch notes, but that's lie number 3 as far as I can tell. Hold on, wait, we're not done yet.
With them, and we're experimenting with AI features. These interactions further. Since this is your personal maid, you'll also be able to name them and even chat with them.
Bro, like what are we talking about, Wansu? What's going on? That is Wansu, right? I don't even know. They all look the same. But
and we're experimenting with AI features.
Chat with them.
Chat with them. Even the CMs are laughing about it because we were all like, hold on, you can chat with them with AI features. Red alert. Red alert. You can name them, you can chat with them, you can customize them, you can change the name. They're going to drag the wagon for you. Nothing. All of that was a lie. Every single thing that he said outside of the first like 10 seconds was a bold-faced lie. It's called imagination. I use my imagination when I look at porn. I don't want to have to imagine with my AI maid.
Oh boy. One important note here, we're intentionally avoiding any gameplay advantages with the main maid. We
Congratulations, you succeeded.
don't want it to become a must-have or affect balance. This is purely meant to be a fun, customizable feature for you to enjoy your own personal companion.
What a joke. What a complete joke. And I bet right now that when Perlibus hears my idea about like, yeah, you should be able to transfer, like maids should be able to transfer trash loot for you automatically. I guarantee you someone at Perlibus, write that down. That's a good idea from Baldy. Holy shit. Who asked? Best question of 2025. Also true. We did not ask for this. However, because you said we were going to get all of these features, we expected at least half of the features. We got one. We got to customize the maid. That's it. We got to customize the maid. Nothing else. We got literally nothing else he promised. Like, what a joke. Hello, Baldy. Shut up, Zero. Go int AOS. What a joke.
You'll always have friends.
See what chat's saying.
Coming up next, let's set the improvements aside for a while and introduce some content. It is what we have mentioned before. the blue battlefield. This is
I can't even listen to this. I can't even listen to this without getting like it. We went like we didn't get any of this. I was like, what's the next thing he's gonna talk about? Another thing that they haven't delivered. Crazy work. Crazy work. Absolutely insane. Oh my god. Bro, they just sat there and lied to us the whole time.
They did use AI. Fired some developers and told AI to implement this shit.
No, dude, this isn't even AI. This is just ass. This is just a straight money grab. On God, this is the most under-delivered content of the whole year. And I say that, and I know full well that we lost group content this year. This is definitely the under-delivery of the entire year. I was correct, but I also did not realize just how badly they would under-deliver on this content. This is actually staggering. This is staggering. Not only did they under-deliver, they overly monetized it. So like, in order to even use this feature at all, like to customize your maid, like appearance, you have to have either a value pack or an appearance change coupon. And in order to dress it in an outfit, which everyone's going to want to do, you have to, again, buy an outfit specifically for your maid. Then they didn't talk about converting that outfit back. They just said that you have to convert it to the maid and then you can't get it back. And that's it. It can't be worn on your character anymore. Right here. Cannot be reverted back to a costume that can be equipped to a character.
Money to finish Crimson Desert. Chat GPT.
What in the are we talking about, brother?
This is very
them and even chat with them. Once you say back using these outfits can be extracted like regular outfits or reverted back using a conversion stone if needed.
So we determined that that was a lie. It's just a flat out money grab. It is a flat out, plain and simple money grab. There is no conceptual reason why they could not have coded a reversion stone into the game that would allow you that if you changed the maids. See, here's the thing. If you could revert the costume back to through in-game silver back to your character, this wouldn't be that big of a deal. Because see, I could take an extra outfit on my Dark Knight, make the maid a Dark Knight, give her one of my outfits, and then if I wanted to change her class, I could roll that outfit back to my Dark Knight. I don't effectively lose the outfit, period. Instead, we are literally going to sit here, and we are just, like, there's minus $30 for just this right here. It's $30 to access this content. I'm sorry, $45 with a $15 a month subscription because you have to have a value pack running. Which, for some adventurers, they're like, oh, not that big of a deal. But for a lot of adventurers, is kind of a big deal. So you're looking at $45 to get off the ground here. And then $15 a month monthly. Unbelievable, bro. Actually just unbelievable. And the worst part is if I wouldn't even care about this. I legitimately would. I would be like, okay, it's overly monetized, but like whatever. If they had even delivered on a 1/10 of what they told us that this thing was gonna do, they're like, it's gonna have AI features. You're gonna be able to chat with this thing. You're gonna be able to name it. It's gonna drag the wagon both through town and when you have a wagon out, her ass is gonna be like so fat that I swear to God, when the wagon moves, it's gonna be. Unbelievable, okay? We didn't get shit. We didn't get shit. We got nothing. We got nothing. Unbelievable. Reformed? I don't care. Today was supposed to be my Gooner day. I was supposed to have this, okay? I waited for 2 whole days. It was the hardest 2 days of my life. Bro, what? The worst part. Okay, so the worst part of this is at the end of the maid, he's
Bill
like,
Greenwell interactive.
and see, we didn't know it at the time, but watching this in post, this is quite literally. I'm just gonna be honest. So they start talking about AI maids, right? And we know that all of that was a lie. And I'm gonna be real. This is
Character rides alongside and rests. Okay. Game. Boy. See what chat's saying.
Coming up next, let's set the improvements aside for a while and introduce some content. It is what we have mentioned before, the Blue Battlefield.
Whoa! Blue Battlefield, let's go! It's so much fun! How much fun are we all having with Blue Battlefield? Whoa! By the way, the Blue Battlefield was delayed because, and I quote, we have to make sure that the grind update goes smoothly. Yes, that's right, chat. The grind update from 4 months ago, the one where they changed all of the grind zones that we love so much. Yes, they delayed it for that. So 4 months later, have we solved the grind zone debacle? Are we there yet? Or could it be, and I'm just spitballing here, that the Blue Battlefield wasn't actually ready to go? It's a complete disaster and a buggy mess, and you can't release it for the same reasons that you couldn't release it 3 years ago. God damn, bro. Holy shit. Sometimes Baldy just do be getting it right. Oh my God, bro. This is some clown shit. Actually, some clown shit. I am pissed, dude. The AI made was actually genuinely something. I was like, dude, I can't wait to make a racist. This is gonna be sick. Like, I was gonna make her, she was gonna talk dirty to me. I was gonna get it. But nope. I can't even get my maid to say the word penis anymore because she doesn't talk. It's like you hired a homemaid and she's Helen Keller. It's ridiculous. That's exactly what I wanted in my maid, Jay. Thank you.